we had one event. The event name was The Unstoppable. You remember that workshop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have not forgotten, huh?
No.
Huh? Is it not? Okay. Now I will start maybe a question one by one. So maybe starting first with Kirtan. Kirtan, you have to just tell me maybe in a few words, and it is not just to giving pampering to anyone, right? In a simple word, what was your overall experience
In the unstoppable workshop.
in that workshop?
Can I tell
You can tell anything.
Okay.
Just because you can tell by your.
my experience felt new, like I even was surprised about the ground. I
Okay.
didn't expect the ground to be like that,
Superb.
and I found like a lot of space to practice everything.
Superb. Superb.
I felt like a new place to play.
Like it's a real sports arena, correct?
Yes.
It might be giving you a feel of Real Madrid, that full ground where you can, do all of your,
Yeah,
the
it's like kids Real Madrid.
kids Real Madrid. Okay.
Kids,
Okay.
kids Barcelona state.
Wow.
Stadium.
Actually, that was the feeling. Okay. Okay. Good. Now, Arjun, I have a question. So, we when you kind of joined this workshop, okay, what was the thing that you were thinking before coming to this workshop? In the sense, did you got a similar kind of the surprises, or you have something? Okay, Rana uncle or mom dad, they have asked me to go to some XYZ thing. So, what was the thing that you had in your mind before joining the workshop?
My thing was you will teach us about practice about things, and I felt I'll be a champion when I when I become a grown up.
Okay.
So I felt like that, and
So you went there is thinking there will be some training,
yes,
some training session about some sports that you will be doing.
yes.
So my next question is that was there any difference in that entire event? Was it full-fledged, the physical training, or is there anything that new that you have experienced?
I experienced new things like the training that you gave, running through the poles and all.
Correct.
Yeah, I had new experience. In my school, football sir didn't taught like that. He'll teach us mostly dribbling and all.
Okay.
So when I came to your workshop, I learned new things.
Wonderful. So same question to Kavya. So I have a question. So you came with a mind. Okay, there is some workshop. What was there? What you were thinking about before seeing that ground? What was there in your mind?
It will be similar to the ground in our apartment, not
Okay.
so big,
Okay.
and it will be a bit boring.
Superb! Yes, it might be again boring. Mama, daddy are sending me same place. Some coach, boring coach will come. He will shout me. He will tell me something. Was it like that, Yare?
Not like that, but I felt that it will be a bit boring.
Okay. So now the question: was it boring?
No.
It was little less boring. Or is it? Was it exciting?
Exciting.
झूठ बोल रहा हूँ.
नहीं.
सही बोलो.
Can I tell how much boring I felt?
Yeah.
Minus 2 billion %.
Minus
Oh
2 billion.
boy!
Okay. Superb. So Gayatri, okay. Now I think we got to know some of the answers. And I even had some, the chat with your mom as well. That initially Gayatri was little reluctant to join because you already have some other occupancy. You are doing some artwork and all.
Yes.
So what was your experience?
So actually that day I had dance practice right after this.
Okay.
So actually the day before itself I started thinking tomorrow I have football.
Okay.
I was so excited actually, if I say the truth. I didn't know how it would be. I didn't think about that. I only knew that I was going to have a lot of fun, and I knew a lot of my friends were coming, so I was really excited to play football with them. That was actually mainly what I was expecting, and I didn't expect such a big ground or like a grassy ground or such a nice ground.
Okay.
I actually expected some normal ground like what we have in our
Society,
like apartment
right.
society. I didn't expect such a big ground. When I came there, I was really surprised to see that.
Superb, superb. So I think the ground condition, that the entire ambience, and you all said ki it was not boring. There was some new dribbling skill because it is just not like the same football. Okay, just do the passing and then learn the thing. The skills of what we were teaching there, it was little different.
So the games you told before in that session,
Okay.
I had played it many times before, but never in a sports class like a football class or a skating class or such classes. I usually play it in some games period, some period like that. So I was not expecting to play games. I was mostly
Right.
expecting to play football,
Football.
or do dribbling or do like that. I didn't expect such fun games.
But there was
to
a
be
different
there.
games as well. So are we
Yeah.
teaching football? No, there are many other games.
Yes, sir.
And
It was very
like
fun.
even my dream came true because see, once I went out when I was returning back home, I saw that board with multiple like kids.
Kids who are, yes,
Yeah,
yes, there was a
so-
poster, big poster outside.
So I saw. I thought like I wish I could go there. Then when you told there was some workshop, when I was coming to that place, I saw the board. I thought like, oh, it's here, and like I
Superb,
got a
superb.
chance to see.
So in near time, if we all will be continuing, we will also have our big poster. We all will be standing as a SSVR Lotus Apartment team. And it's just not a football team, by the way. See what we are, I think, doing there, it is building the agility, the speed. Okay, good. I think I just want to also touch upon maybe and anyone can answer. It's not necessary to for all, but whoever feel. Okay, this was a workshop. This was not a football. This was some fun, some different skill activity, and you all liked it. But if I have to tell, anywhere when we go, let's say we go to school, we go to some club, what your parents and what as an individual you should also expect, here, what is the thing I have learned? And if you remember, we also spoke about very, very small thing or very important, but it's important thing. What is that thing that you have learned that you can even practice outside that ground? You understand my question? We have learned so many things, but I also ask you a question, and I think we discussed, and you all have answered that. Okay, we have learned this thing, but is it only for that ground? No. We have to we can use that skill outside the ground. So I think all three, the kids and 4 kids are raising their hand. I want to give an apology first to, okay, Arjun.
Sir, you were telling the question, right? I was like feeling like you will make us life skill to learn things outside the football class.
Correct.
I felt like that when you were asking the question.
Right.
So when I was
So
hearing,
what is the few things that you have learned you feel ki Rana, I can practice it outside as well? Maybe one or two, one thing or two things, whatever.
like practicing, like all the things that you learned,
I trained.
running, jogging mostly.
Correct.
We should learn.
You can do anywhere. Does it require that place? No. You can even do it anywhere. So practice. The people who want to do a practice, he or she can do anywhere. Kavya.
Like we can do like exercise outside, like
Yes.
to improve our flexibility.
Improve our flexibility. Wait, ground is there. We have learned. But I can do a practice outside as well. But I know the tricks. So it's not important. Learning. Once you have learned, you can implement it anywhere in this world. As simple as that. Okay, I think Kirtan is very eager to share. Okay, Kirtan.
So like you asked the question, right? So I feel like you taught us some life skill. After the match was over, you told like
Do you know what is the word that you guys you all have used? I even noted down there. You all have talked about the sportsmanship, the big word. Someone has used the sportsmanship. Someone has used football skilling. Someone has used team building, team focus, teamwork. I think someone has used.
Me.
Someone has used the word called dreaming. I'm thinking that I'm, living my, the dream. Leadership. If you remember, there were a captain. So do you think are there any learning around these things?
Yes, like you told, like even outside it's useful. You told like if you lose, it's okay. Next time you can work harder and come back and fight. So we can implement it anywhere, not only football, like even in your job.
Absolutely. And this point I always tell to every kids and every even person in this world. Believe me, kids, this life will give you out of 100, 90 times the life will kick you hard. Pat, 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 pat. But what is that thing which will keep you moving? No, I will not give up. Never ever give up. So every time life will give you some challenges, you will say, I will not give up. Second time, third time, fourth time, 5 times, 10, 100 times. 101 time, the life will say, boss, this boy definitely needs this thing. Which means, you never ever give up attitude. Out of 100 times, there is no word called failure. It is just a experience. When you fail, you learn something. Correct?
The same way, while Thomas Edison was making the bulb, he failed so many times. But he corrected his mistake and finally made the bulb.
And today when we switch on our world, do we pray Thomas Edison? At least thank you Thomas Edison. Nobody remember him. We should at least give him a thanks, right? Otherwise we all will be living in a dark, this space. Okay, last, Gayatri, what was your learning outside the sports skill? Do you think have we learned something which is important, not only from the gaming perspective, but from our other behavioral perspective?
Yes, sir. Not only one or two things I've learned in this session. I had learned many things. First, one very main point you had told is like we are unstoppable.
Yes.
We should not give up. We are unstoppable. We can do it. You had told that point. It really had motivated me a lot. And at the starting, when you were asking questions, I mostly expected you would ask the parents, and I didn't expect you to ask us. When you asked us, I felt excited. I felt happy to give the answer to that. And like the teamwork, actually how our teams had played, it showed how we can do teamwork. It's not only used in football, it can be used in many other things. Just like that, even the leadership not only in one thing, it can be used in everything.
My
So
God.
that's what I felt.
Super. I think a round of
Excellent.
I think you already are unstoppable. I don't want to train them. I just want, and I think I have used one word there, possibly with the parent, but I am repeating it. I am repeating it again. As an adult, as a grown-up guy, even I cannot be a coach for a kid. Do you know why? If I talk about the energy, you all have a higher energy than me. And if you think about, okay, you have a learning ability. You all have 100 times learning ability than me. Can I become a coach, or you can become a coach for me? You all are a coach. You all are unstoppable. You all are already unstoppable.
In the first workshop only, I feel like both the teams are unstoppable. We both were taking care of our teams. Like the first game we played, his team won. The second 2 games we scored, our team. Then the last game they won. It's like we are not letting them. It's equal.
Correct. So maybe if we will be continuing, we will be doing some more activity. The word what I use, we are not here to coach you, we are not here to train you. When you guys will be coming, what I think with the parents also we have discussed, how long you can keep the same energy, same excitement, same rigor to be on for your lifetime. So when you will become, let's say, 30-year-old, 20-year-old, you will not have your shoulder down. You will be unstoppable. And in this life, the people, I use one word, Don't be an audience always. Become an actor. Don't watch football. Become a footballer. Don't play video game. Create a video game. So you will become a creator. Maybe not for everything, but for something that you are passionate about.
Yes.
So can we all, I think, with all that great excitement, energy, I think I'm really happy. I think honestly, the kids are amazing, and more than I think I think excited to listen the experience, the answer, the thought process that all four of you have, and I can see you as a future creator, you as a future leader, and if not, you as a very great human being, if you will continue to have this kind of thought. And why I'm using human being? Before becoming anything, let's become a good human being. There is a very less people nowadays, you know that, no? But all the congratulations. Thank you, Kirtan. Thank you, Arjun. Superb job, I think. So here we are ending our talk show of a day with a lot of knowledge, lot of experience, and lot of, I think, the energetic, the feedback from all these four lovely kids. And I think we will possibly see more and more as such, the talk, will be coming on when we will have our more, the session. But so far, thank you all of you once again, and thank you to all, both of you for taking out your time for this talk show. So, how we will end this our talk show? Who we are!
The unstoppable!
Who we are!
Unstoppable!
Superb.